Cycle here with another video. Today we're going to talk about lubricating your chain. Next to pumping your tires, lubing your chain is the easiest and most important part of bike maintenance that you can do yourself at home. One of the most common questions we get here at the shop is, what type of chain lube should I use? The answer to that is usually first with a question of what type of riding do you do? If you are a fair weather rider who's riding on sunny days and just on the road with your road bike, you're going to need a much different lube than if you're a year-round rider, mountain biker, somebody that's riding in wet and muddy conditions. The biggest difference between a wet and a dry lube is kind of the viscosity. A wet lube is a thicker, longer lasting lubricant that is going to repel wet conditions, as the name would suggest. And a dry lube is better in dry conditions because it won't pick up and hold on to that grit and dust that you might be kicking up from, say, a dry, dusty trail. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, there's wet, dry, and there is also an in-between type of lube. Again, most brands will have an in-between type of lube. The one we sell the most is the Epic Ride from White Lightning. It is a good mix of both staying on the chain for a long time while not picking up a lot of grit and dirt. So it's kind of that happy medium. We do end up selling it to a lot of people who kind of want the lowest hassle. And so for that reason, I think the Epic Ride is probably our most popular, but it is a good mix of that in between where you can take it on a dry, dusty trail, not worry about it picking up too much grit, and then going up onto a muddy mountain bike ride and knowing that it's going to last throughout the ride. So the anatomy of a chain is it is made up of plates, rollers, and pins. The reason you lubricate a chain is you want to avoid friction. Friction is going to cause heat and it's going to cause your metal parts to wear out faster. So keeping them clean and free of grit and well lubricated is essential to a long-lasting drivetrain. That does also go same for your chain rings and your cogs. You want to make sure those are clean as well. So when you're applying the lube, you want to make sure that you're getting a drip into each roller, and when you have it on the bike, you're going to be pedaling it, and the drip is going to soak into each chain link. And once you've gone through and done 2 or 3 times around, you want to wipe off any excess. Any excess lubricant that's on there does run the risk of picking up more grit, so getting rid of any excess that's on the chain is important. So that's lubricants in a nutshell. I hope you found this video really helpful. If you have any other questions, please feel free to call or message us down below, and thanks for watching.
All right, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to hammer that like button and subscribe because we've got more coming to you. Thank you very much.